It's getting a little hot. This is what it is. Let's run it. What's good? Welcome. What up? What's today? Tuesday. Them? I don't know what that means. I was the first one to see your girlfriend. Oh, well. It's not my... Let's just chill out with all the labels, you know? It's like we're just hanging out, you know what I mean? Like, just friends. You know? That stream got 22K views. It got a lot of fucking views, bro. It got a lot. 22K? That's kind of insane. But it did though, low key. Like I saw it, it was fucking boosted up. Yeah, I got. No, I know you're feeling. But I do have some. Yep, check it. Okay, I will after this. I'll fucking check it. I didn't know. Shit. Well, I still have some notebook work I still have to do. Also, the sub count went up hella though. I mean, we hit 7,500 and then boom, it was like we were just on to 8K. Like road to 8K from there. But let's check. Oh yeah. Okay. Holy shit, bro. That's kind of insane. $22,000? That's my highest live by far. That's honestly kind of funny though. Yeah, that's my best live I've ever had. You're so handsome. Thank you. Hi, what up? Hey man, what's up? I think a lot of people join when they see a couple. I guess so, bro. I guess so, man, because I swear, like, we do one, like, quick little, like, oh, let's just do a little random little stream, let's have a fun time, and then all of a sudden, I have, like, fucking 300 people are in here, and we're getting donations and shit. I'm like, oh, shit, and now, or is she? I mean, we're done hanging out, you know, she's, I'm sure, doing whatever, I don't know, class or something, I don't know. You're a cop? No. Does ASU proctor exams? So for some classes, they do honor lock, some they don't. It completely depends on what class you do. Are you into looks maxing? Yeah, I'm into it in the sense that, like, I'm willing to do the specific things, like, to get it, but I'm not a big fan of, like, the over analyzation of it or, like, putting on other people. I think it's just one of those things that you should think about. Everything was fine, but why the fuck she say Clav was short? I don't know. I think because her friend, like, saw him and said that, so then she believed him, even though I literally told her, like, you know, I walked up to him, showed her the picture, and we were the same exact height. So I don't know what she's trying to say there. Like, I really don't. but I mean, we're not gonna take it too seriously, you know. But it was a good stream. I had a good time. What the fuck? Okay, let's relax. Have you seen that guy on YouTube? His name goes by Loser Maxing? No, I'm looking it up right now though, because that sounds kind of funny. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh no, I know exactly what kind of person this is. There are these people that make these fucking looks maxing videos and they don't have a face. They have like just their voice. And I swear to God, it's like, I'm sorry. I don't know what like I don't I don't know. Just something's weird about it. Like you're not even, I don't know. I don't like those channels. I don't like those channels of people that do like full analyzations on other people's lives when they don't even show their face. Like they do voiceovers of their video games. I like think that's the weirdest thing. I've always thought that was the weirdest thing to me. But that might not be that specific thing. So I'm not gonna, but like it just, that's what it looks like. Wait, you're studying? What do you study? Also, I agree with you said about looks maxing. It loses me when it gets into geometry. Yeah, I feel you. Exactly. I'm not studying. I'm just doing notebook work right now. Hope you're having a great day. Love the stream. Keep up work. Thank you. He showed his face and tells extremely hard life is as sub 5. Damn, that's crazy. So I guess it's not that specific guy. I've been seeing a lot more of those videos, and you know what's interesting? I see those videos when I go to my YouTube stats or like analytics or whatever, and I look at videos that they recommend after my specific video, and I swear to God, it's those videos of like that, exactly what you're saying, like the cartoonish, like I don't know, but I don't. It's kind of odd. Put on a shirt. Nope. What up? Nice necklace. Thank you. Petite law. I mean, this incel culture is depressing. It's kind of like, yeah, I experienced the same thing. So, yeah, but the truth is, like, those are like, okay, here, there's a reason. Maybe it's just the specific people I watch, but I just remember a lot of, like, people that hate on these bigger people without any face or anything. They have those accounts. That literally is what it is. But they also are the same ones to make fun of those people for those specific things, but then not show their face. It's very, very odd. But I think the way to get over it is just to fucking continuously, I don't know, talk to girls. Like, I mean, I do know. Like, it's very fucking like it's not. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's simple. It's get more reps in, talk to more girls. I wholeheartedly believe a lot of those videos would not be made if the average dude had an easier time getting a girlfriend. In my opinion, do you have tattoos? No. I just joined. I'm still fat. Okay. Well, bro, you better get motivated by this stuff then. Should I fast? Yeah, just do your research on it. You know, be smart, be careful. But yeah, there's lots of benefits to it. Like and sub, love for watching. Yeah. How do you become more confident? I freeze around attractive women. Reps. Reps. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever driven a car before, but think about it this way. When you took, like, that car permit test and it was all written, like, you had to study for all that shit, but then the second you actually got into a car, like, none of that shit actually mattered, and then you had to relearn how to drive a car. Like, the written test didn't help you with the actual driving of the car. Like, maybe, yeah, like, you know a couple of things, but overall, you're still relearning the shit. And I think it's the same thing for women. I could say all this different stuff, oh, how to be confident, how to not freeze, but the truth is, you need to do it and practice it so then you get good at it. I promise you right now, the person that's better off is the person that approaches 100 women and then takes his own data from that specific thing. He's better off than the dude that chooses to listen to the best pickup artist of all time, um, and then wait till the perfect time to listen to all the information to then utilize it. Because those people stay in analysis paralysis. They're like, no, I need to wait until I'm this. It's like, no, no, no. You need to go through the awkward situations with girls. You just need to. You need to get rejected. You need to deal with them, like being awkward and feeling awkward, and understanding that having awkward interactions with women is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? And most women actually forget. Like that's the thing. I think a lot of people they like over analyze, like, especially as you said, attractive women. Like attractive women, they really forget. They really fucking forget. They forget unless you actually made an extremely good impact, which would then be a good thing. They're just gonna forget about like the approach, and not really, and they just don't care as much as people think. It's not as big of a deal as people think. That's what I would say the biggest thing is. Yo, what's up, man? I am, bro. Literally went to the gym. All my strengths in my legs. Hell yeah, well, just keep going, bro. You're doing it. You just got to keep going and get more upper body strength. 16 a lot of people. As teenager, how can I maximize these years as gym and development as the looks and habits? Bro, you just said it. Gym, development. I mean, make sure you're getting outside, getting, in nature, eating healthy foods, and just maximizing your years when you can do that. Hell yeah, for sure. Do you know? Okay, I have like high inhibition and like social anxiety. I never thought I had that, but I analyze myself and my personality sucks. Like I can never been able to put outside what I am on the inside. Uh, I'm a teen and will need iron. Yeah, you need it at the gym, exactly. Simple as that. Is gym cell a real thing? I mean, I've heard the term before. There's definitely a lot of people out there that go to the gym and they don't do anything else. They don't talk to any women or anything like that. But it's so funny how much nuance there is about like gym and girls and money when it comes to like the whole sphere of being a dude. It's like lots of nuance to it. Lots of advice all over the place from what I've noticed. Joseph, same here. Okay. If I work on gaining muscle, like if I gain muscle, do I lose weight? Like I don't know how this shit works. Why do you think I'm watching you? If you work on gaining muscle, you will lose weight while also you know, having your diet locked in. Like the more you put in, the more you're gonna get out. So the more you put into gaining muscle, you will lose the weight more. And yes, I do actually believe that strength training is better for losing weight than the treadmill. I do. Been out here busy with, okay, okay. It's going to work out a lot better for you when you find, what the fuck? How many days is enough for the gym? I go 3 days per week. Honestly, it completely depends. What's your schedule? What's your routine? I know some people that go 6 days a week and they look great. I know some people that go 3 days a week and they look great. I know some people that go 6 days a week and they look really not good. And then, and I know people that look like shit. Or that, yeah, I know it all. So it depends on your schedule. Depends on what you're doing. I do 4 to 5 days a week. I think that's like the standard for a lot of people. But yeah. You'll gain weight because of muscle mass, bro. Well, this is where that's nuanced because if you're talking about someone that's just really fucking skinny, then yeah, obviously if they focus on building muscle, then they're going to gain weight. But this person in particular said, if I work on gaining muscle, like if I gain muscle, do I lose weight? So I'm assuming they're saying, do I lose weight? Because also I'm pretty sure before they said I'm fat. I don't know if it's the same person, but if it was, this person is not someone that is, built like an ectomorph. So they actually, focusing on building muscle for them, as long as they also lock in their diet, could lead to weight loss, 1,000%. All right, why are we spamming, bro? Let's just chill. Gotta try a new PR. Oh yeah, I bench 40 kg for 3 sets. Hell yeah. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's good. Once you get into like, okay, I do this weight and now I want to do this weight by this time, that's when the gym kind of gets fun, in my opinion. Because in the beginning, you're like, ah, shit, like you're just trying to get bigger and stronger and you don't really know what the hell you're doing. You're just like, I want to stay disciplined, I want to look better. But then once you're like, okay, I did this weight at this time and now I'm doing this weight at this time and now I want to work to get to this weight at this time, it makes that's what can keep some people motivated, man. It's just like, okay, I have an actual goal now. Like I want to get to this amount of strength. You know, I don't have a six pack, but I do have a pack of Jello. Okay. um, dude, it's crazy how much better my fucking stream did when I fucking fuck, dude. Bro, what the like? This is just the world now, bro. It's just I want to bench 315 this year. Hell yeah, bro. That's great. I'm pretty motivated to get back in the gym. Well, that's good, dude. It's good. That's good. Motivation is fleeting, though. So you use the motivation like a cloud because it's like a cloud and comes and goes. But if you can take it and hold on to it, she'll be vibes. You know what I mean? You can ride the discipline. Jester maxing works. Again, nuanced, obviously. Because Jester maxing can definitely work for like depending on what you wanna what your goals are. You'll be scrolling and there will be what the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, am I still on mute? Alright. Someone said no. Man, I've been getting acne on my face and body recently. It's because of my diet. Alright, well you gotta lock in, bro. You gotta lock in with the skin shit because low key, if you live in the USA, like it's kinda hard to have like good skin because everything's trying to destroy your skin with all the bad food, all the bad products. I'm still trying to, get my skin good, which is slowly is getting better, but yeah, diet's huge, bro. You can lock in the diet, that'll be like 90% of it. Yeah, okay. I feel like a cuck. Let me explain how brutal is my situation. So when I'm in my group, all the guys are talking and flirting to that girl, and she responds back to I'm the only who's invisible. Okay, I'm trying to understand what's being said here. I don't feel like a cuck, so let me explain how brutal is my situation. So when I'm in my group, all the guys are talking and flirting to that girl, and she responds back too. I'm the only one who's invisible. So you're the only one that's invisible to the girl that's basically well, that's extreme motivation to, looks max and just stat max in general. I would say first great praise for all and stuff. You know, back with that girl is hopeless. What the hell, bro? She's talking the whole gang at the same time. That's funny. But nah, dude, you gotta low key use that as motivation. I feel like we've all had some pretty black pill scenarios in our life where we just went fuck. Like I need to figure this shit out, man. It's simple as that. Like it's like it could happen in high school, it could happen in college, but there's like specific moments where you're like, fuck no, I can't accept that. You know what I mean? That's really what it is. And I remember seeing this thing where it's like long like living a long life isn't gonna inspire a dude in their 20s to fucking like go get in shape. What's going to inspire him is him going to the bar and then seeing some attractive woman that he wanted go flirt with his friend that's way better shape. That is the motivating thing. That'll motivate a man to do a lot. What up? True, I'm visible and not the worst looking. I'm a little short, but my personality sucks. Okay, well, you know what's interesting? Like, what makes someone have a good personality? Because a lot of people fucking hate me. So do I have a good personality? Or is my personality just interesting to a certain extent? And maybe that's what you should go for. And the way to get an interesting personality is just to experience more life. And the more unique experiences you have, the more interesting you're going to be. They got my ID card photo when my face was puffy and looked bad, and I have a new fresh ID when I was 18, so I got motivation to look good there. Hell yeah. Because I see the ID wherever I go. We gotta fix that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, man. Nah, dude. Like, it's odd when like you think you know a person and then they'll like tell you a story and they'll be like, yeah, and I just now I'm motivated. I'm like, that's what motivated you? Like, so you did have it in you? That always shocked me. When some person that like I'm trying to like get them to that point where they're like, yeah, I need to change my life, and then they like come back to me and they're like, yeah, this happened, and I'm like, that was the deal breaker for you, really? Okay, whatever. Everyone's different. Like, it is what it is. Um, I'm just really bad socially. I don't know what to say, and what the fuck should I do with my hands? Like, that's how bad it is. I know it sounds retarded, or because most people don't feel like that. Well, like I said, the whole point is practicing. If you were to practice a social action 20 times a day, and you were to do that for a month, 30 times 20 is 600. So 600 conversations, you don't think by the 601 conversation you'll know what to do with your hands, you'll be a little bit more confident, you'll be a little bit more just secure because you've just done it so many times. I genuinely think that's the only key to actually getting better at being social is just reps, reps, reps. The same as basketball. Like, I'm being so serious. I don't think it's about like this like psychedelic like change in mind or meditation or just, oh, I'm just gonna be confident. I genuinely think you have to go through the shitty times of not feeling confident doing it anyway until you're confident enough to do it. So I think. Hot take, but I don't think girls care about height that much unless you're shorter than them or the same height. I I just think it's like, and it's easier said than done, but it's like it's not really something you should worry about. Whether or not they care or not, it's like it is what it is, you know. Like, there's a lot of dudes that don't care about how emotionally reactive they are, and that's what'll screw them way more than anything like a height, you know. Whereas the girl, gone. You look like you're military. Cool. How about that? Alright, kind of cute though. Thank you. This dude woke up streaming at 5 a.m. Now it's 3 p.m. and he's still streaming in the same spot. um, bro's low key right. Mostly do, some don't. I think there's a lot of women that say they want a tall guy, but then a short guy comes into their life and then they realize, like, wait, I actually kind of like this person. You know what I mean? Jake, when you start stream, I tracked you down to your live stream. I was going to ask you once again, do not come in my live stream and make those comments about my sister. So actually, that's so bad. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? What's this Choco guy? Oh, let me. You know you are. I prefer shorter men. 5'10" is the sweet spot. Like that. Like, is that a real statement being said right now? I hope not. Because if that is, then that's like extreme delusion like the average height for a man in the USA is 5'9". The average height for a man in Earth is 5'7", meaning that she says she prefers shorter men and then proceeds to say that 3 inches over the average male height on Earth is the sweet spot. That is more of like the pill, in my opinion. The black pill is the delusion. Like, thinking that that's like short. Like 5'10" is not short. Maybe to me, but not in general. But height's very subjective. Like, if you're in any environments that are like big into basketball or volleyball, like everyone's fucking tall as shit. Face compensates for height. True. You have some. As someone who's 6 foot, I've completed the height level. Now on to the next one. Well, the funniest thing is, like, I've seen like genuine, like, fat, out of shape people tell me that, like, if I was tall, like, they're like, if I was tall, I would get so many girls. I'm like, no, you wouldn't. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, what makes you think just because you were taller means that you're all of a sudden gonna lose weight and not be a disgusting, like, fucking weird ass person? Like, what difference does it make? It makes like you're you now. What the fuck? Like, just because, like, it makes no sense. Like, there's actual situations like Floyd Mayweather, for example, where it's like, yeah, if he was taller, it would genuinely, like, really actually boost up a lot of stuff. But there are some dudes that are genuinely, like, delusional and, like, think that it's like this, like, cheat code or whatever, and it's like completely not. Pure genetics, not gonna lie. You took that wrong. Women usually look for 6 foot usually. I don't like that tall. I didn't take it wrong. I took it the way I wanted to take it. There's no wrong or right way. That's like, oh, that's so funny. um, but this is my point. You actually, I'm not even like disagreeing. I'm just saying words right now. You actually, with that statement, almost emphasize my point of the delusion is that you just said, well, women usually look for 6 foot. So I'm saying 5'10", so that means I prefer short men. It's like, well, if you want to go with that route, then, I I'm not gonna give that example. There's no point. Zero ROI. But yeah, the point is only 13% of the population in the USA is above 6 foot. So it's like, oh, like, these people are way more shallow. Like, they exclude like 87% of the population. Like, I'm only gonna exclude like 60% of the population. Cause, like, and it's like, that's the delusion. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm purely pointing out that is what a lot of dudes deal with. And I don't know. Should I take benzo? No, what the fuck? No, 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 no. What the fuck are we talking about? No, no, no. Don't take any of that shit. Look, I like Clav, but I don't think you should take any of that shit. Okay, I'm being real. I don't think you should take any of the pre-gab, any of the inhibitors, any of that shit. Because at the end of the day, like, you don't want to be a fucking rat or a guinea pig or a test for all this shit. Also, another thing too, let's just be real, okay? There is so many natural remedies to fix social anxiety, like getting your reps in and doing the work, than actual drugs, that you need to do all of those. And then once all of that doesn't work, then you go, all right, now I need to take drugs. But that's after like 10,000 cold approaches. I mean, different women, different choices, a lot of preferences for it. Yeah, Jacob, man, when your girlfriend get on the stream? Uh, what up, what up? I said shorter, but go off. That's not shorter. It I don't, like I said, I don't care that much. It's more just like shorter. You know what? But there is the argument that height's so subjective that it's almost like, yeah. So there's too much nuance for me to give any, statement that has reasoning behind it. To be honest, I don't think women should reject me because I'm over 6 foot. Oh, they should care about other things as well. Wait, I don't think women would reject me because I'm over 6 foot. Oh, they would. Well, it depends. Women reject people for so many different things. You shouldn't take anything exactly. Wait, I saw a video of you meeting Cloud. How'd that happen? Just he was on my college campus. I just said it was good, and yeah, just met him. Like big brother, what's the shortest height that doesn't affect you socially? Like the cutoff, because we know 4'11" guy definitely affected social life. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there's a specific line. Okay, I really don't. I think it's so depending on what kind of person you are, how you present yourself, that there could be some guy that's 5'1" and he's super confident and he ends up getting the good life experiences that he wants, and then there's a guy that's 5'6" that just wishes he was like 5'8", 5'9", and just hates it, and then he gives off that energy to people and then they end up not liking him. So obviously it's going to affect you socially, but everything's going to affect you socially. Like, you could say the same thing about technically like face attractiveness, like skin tone, voice, like how old you look. Like, there's all these different thresholds, so there's so much nuance to it. Just accept your role as little bro and build from that. Social media has clearly affected women's preferences about height. Yes, that is very, very true. But the truth is, social media is also very fake. Like, the one thing that I think will kind of make people feel a little bit more hopeful is, like, if you just go out into the real world, you'll see good-looking women with short men all the fucking time. And then you'll be like, okay, well, there you go, because all these models being handsome and generally being tall and stuff, yeah, confidence makes a huge difference as well. Yeah, confidence is the number one most important thing by far. I'm telling you right now, like, the dude that's 5'2" but is confident with his height is more attractive than the dude that's 5'11" but so not confident and wishes he was 6 foot. I promise you. It's like the weird. I don't actually understand why women are like this, okay? I'm more of a raw, primal, biological guy, okay? But women are not like that, okay? If you are genetically dysfortunate, but you don't give a fuck, you don't care, you just give off that aura, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I walk around with my head held high. Even if you're like 5'3", I swear to God, there's something about that women just fucking love. Especially if you're not like the typical archetype of something that they would find attractive, and then you have a bunch of hot girls around you, and they're like, okay, what the fuck does this guy have? You know what I mean? I see it all the fucking time. All right, y'all. Accepting yourself is so important. True. All right, Jake, thank you for answering my stupid question. See you, peace. Peace out. And no job. Yep. Hi, my friends. How are you? I know you're doing today. Okay, yeah. All right, guys, I gotta go. Hopefully, y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit, but I'm gonna head out. Peace.